All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Fogartyville. Mr. Jim is here ready for everyone. Thank you all for coming. Packed house. Fantastic. Jim is one of our favorite performers here. Obviously, you guys are all here to see him. Fogartyville and WSLR, one entity. I want you guys to tune into our radio station when you can. Come to Fogartyville, enjoy all our shows. I don't want to stall anymore. We have Grammy Award winning artist Mr. Jim Lauderdale on stage.
Thank you,
Let's
Ariel.
go.
Thank you. You've got a good imagination no one else can see. It's like a three-way conversation between you and me. You always speak to me in color, vivid as the day is long. And I could listen to you talking till the rest have all gone home. Is it the shock of recognition traveling up and down my spine? Or a little piece of the premonition that got mixed up with mine? There's lots of different kinds of people. It's best not to interrupt. Just leave them to their own devices. That's so easy to corrupt. Well, it's no surprise that you don't lie. You will not hide away. It's no surprise that you don't lie. You will not hide away. Got a good imagination no one else can see. It's like a three-way conversation between you and me. Well, it's no surprise that you don't lie. You will not hide away. It's no surprise that you don't lie. You will not hide away. No, you will not hide away. Thank you. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. And those of us on the ground watch them get their nectar. When I see you, it's living proof that love is resurrected. Whoa, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Spring is a flowering, watch the new life it brings. You've got a wondrous heart, makes a lot of new life start. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. And the songs they bring with their wings fills the air with laughter. You took me to a better place since we first connected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Follow the coming buzz, they're looking looking back at us. All part of nature's plan, like when you take my hand. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than suspected. Suspended, then flying off with what they have collected. You showed me while they're hovering what I'd not detected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Well, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. And the songs they bring with their wings fills the air with laughter. When I see you, it's living proof that love is resurrected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Oh, the hummingbirds are coming back sooner than expected. Thank you. An eclipse like this rarely will happen. A shade is made, a few ever see. How the alignment is decided and seasons travel remains unexplained till somebody tries. I'm glad that you had the courage to live what you wanted to say. The garden is starting to flourish, and midnight will become day. Whoa, midnight will become day. Storms born, sails torn, far from the shoreline. Safe at home, having flown those perilous flights. Every single little twinkle is brighter than imagined. Like you did as a kid, watching them fall. I'm glad that you had the courage to live what you wanted to say. The garden is starting to flourish, and midnight will become day. Oh, I'm glad that you had the courage to live what you wanted to say. The garden is starting to flourish, and midnight will become day. Oh, midnight will become day. Thank you so much. How is everybody tonight? All right. It's great to be back. It's been a couple of years, I think, and I love coming here, and I really appreciate y'all coming out. And I want to give out a shout out to my cousin John Goree, who's out there. John, wave. Don't be shy. Come on. I'm glad that he's still will talk to me. When we were younger, I led him down a path of wildness, and thanks to me. So I'm glad. But it's great to. I'm so glad you're here, John, and yeah. And he doesn't live far. Where? Venice? Yeah. Anybody else from Venice tonight? All right. Well, hey, we're going to have a good time tonight, and if you have any requests, I mean, not like Ave Maria or Freebird or something, but if it's one of my songs, let me know. Maybe we're going to take a break, and then I'll, come back and do another set. So if you, well, thank you. But if you have a request of one of my tunes, let me know during the break, and I'll see if I can brush up on it if it doesn't come to me. But and Doug, you're doing a great job back there on sound. Let's give him a big hand. Sounds awesome up here. And that makes all the difference in the world, I'll tell you, when you get on stage. Well, here's a tune off of my most recent record. It's called My Favorite Place. It's a country album, and this is a song. Well, of course, I was getting ready to ask, because we're in Florida, I was going to ask if anybody likes to fish or likes. Okay. Well, I wrote this song with a fellow named Bob Minner. So, I know, too soon. I know, but anyway, but this is on that record. My Favorite Place is called Mrs. Green. Mrs. Green, take a good look at yourself in that mirror on the wall. And tell yourself that everything he ever did was really not your fault. As you pick out what you'll wear today, don't let yourself be afraid to be who you are. And don't be afraid to face the truth about the woman that you are. Mrs. Green, when I met you, you were hoping for his ring upon your hand. And you always made excuses for the things he could not understand. I hope by now you've realized you're better off to stop before it went too far. He's not man enough to understand the woman that you are. I wanna help you fix what's wrong. You've been hurting for too long. Things like this are complicated, so I'll wait until you're ready to move on. I wanna help you fix what's wrong. Too long. Things like this are complicated, so I'll wait until you're ready to move on. Mrs. Green, I need to tell you something, if I can be so bold. That my heart has been here waiting as I watch with what you had with him grow cold. I understand if you need time letting go of his hold on your mind. It must be hard. Just know I'm here waiting and wanting all the woman that you are. Remember, I'm here waiting and wanting all the woman that you are. Mrs. Green, take a good look at yourself in that mirror on the wall. Thank you. All right, hey, do we have any Grateful Dead fans out there? Okay. Do we have any bluegrass fans? Okay, all right. Well, remember the Certs commercials where there were two mints in one? Well, I'm going to give you some Robert Hunter and some bluegrass. I was lucky enough to get to write a whole lot of songs with Robert, and we started out writing bluegrass songs. At first for Dr. Ralph Stanley, and then later just some albums of our stuff. But this is one's called Iodine. Well, I checked my watch, it's 10 o'clock. I had a date at 9 with the darling of my heart, they call her Iodine. Iodine, sordid cuts and bruises, hangs my heart out on the line anytime she chooses. I'm the meanest man in Tennessee, my woman's even meaner. If you'd ever two-time me, you'd wish you'd never seen her. Iodine, don't know where to begin. Proves her heart is really mine with a left hook to the chin. If I show up an hour late, she makes me wait for 3. More likely she won't show at all, she's meaner yet than me. Iodine, sordid laceration, hangs my heart out on the line. There ain't no vacation. Man in Tennessee, I eat horseshoes for breakfast. Ain't no meaner man than me, just take my word on trust. Iodine, the grass is always greener, no matter how mean a man, a woman can be meaner. Or 2 just for to see me cry. If she'd ever leave for good, I'd lay me down and die. Iodine, the perfect girl for me. Couldn't find no better here down home in Tennessee. Iodine, sordid cuts and bruises, hangs my heart out on the line. There ain't no excuses. Thank you. All right, here's another one that we wrote, and of course Robert wrote all the lyrics to these. He'd either give me the lyrics and I'd write the melodies or vice versa. And here's one he gave me the lyrics for. Car broke down in the Alligator Alley, trying to get away from Broward County. Smoke in the sky, there's no returning. 30,000 acres of Everglades burning. Southern Florida dry as tinder. Lightning turned the swamp to cinder. Standing by the roadside, thumb in the air, brushing the ashes out of my hair. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Picked up by a girl named Alice. She says she's driving clear to Dallas. With one last nod to the blazing trees, I said, drop me off in Nashville, please. She said, what about your automobile? I said, leave it for someone to steal. It don't really run so hot. The rods are gone and the brakes are shot. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no whole time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. She said, you look like Elvis Presley. I said, I know, it tends to stress me, gives rise to undue expectations and other such like aggravations. Goodbye, alligator, snakes and spiders, Florida panthers and big black bears, girls named Lorna, Alice and Sally. Goodbye, Florida and alligator alley. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Alligator alley, alligator alley, no time to sit and dally. Everglades burning, Everglades burn. Once it's gone, there's no return. Once it's gone, there's no return. Once it's gone, there's no return. Thank you. I'll do some other co-writes with Robert during the second portion of the show. That might entice you to stay for the second part, and hope not too many of you will be doing the Irish goodbyes after the first set where you'll be going, oh yeah, hey, I'm coming back. I'm just getting something from the car. I'm coming back though. So, but here's a new single that just came out a few weeks ago, and hopefully they'll be playing it over here on WSLR. And it's I wrote it a few months ago and thought, you know, I'm hearing about this every day in the news, just several times a day. You can't avoid hearing about this current event topic, and so I thought I'd better write a song about it before somebody else does. And I'm not sure if they have or not, but it's at least probably the first country song about this topic. So, artificial intelligence might make some mistakes, testing our common sense. Is it real or deep fake? Is it hell or heaven sent? It's still not perfect yet, almost as real as it gets. Artificial intelligence, will it take over and decide the way we are? Thank goodness, God still knows more than it does so far. Or do we still stand a chance? Or has it made up our minds, bringing us to the dance? Artificial intelligence. You're gonna have to learn to do things on your own and not forget who you are down in your bones. Artificial intelligence pretends it knows me from a place way down deep inside, where a heart ought to be. It comes at a great expense when you click agree, breaking my confidence. Did I write this song destined to do the dance? Artificial intelligence. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hey, cheers, everybody. All right, now, maybe for 2 hours a week, that's all that I recommend for this, but because you've got WSLR, you don't need any other local or satellite radio. But I do have a show with my friend Buddy Miller on Outlaw Country. So, you know, just for 2 hours a week, that's as long as the show. Unless you want to listen to it for 6 of the days, that'd be 12 hours a week. But no, that's pushing, and I don't want to take things away from WSLR. But so my friend Buddy Miller, who I have the show with, I met him. We both moved up to New York City in 1980, and that was during the time of the great country music scare of 1980 in New York City. And because, hey, if I couldn't make it in Nashville, where's the next logical place? New York City to go to for country music. So we both ended up there, and then ended up down in Nashville. And I used to rent an apartment up above his house. He had a duplex, and until one night I was hearing this crinkling noise under the bed, and I thought, wait a minute, what is this? Is this place haunted? And I looked under the bed, and there was a cute, though, little baby possum eating a muffin that was wrapped up. And I told Buddy about it kind of irritably the next day, and he said, well, hey, you're going to have to leave a pet deposit. So anyway, that was... it was good while it lasted as far as the housemaid. But anyway, we did a record a few years back when we started the radio show, and here's one of the tunes we wrote together. It's not always fun and games, you ride the wave and people change. I guess you did, and I did too. I lost my job of loving you. We had a thing, we had a vibe. I made it like a 9 to 5. Planned the wrong future through. I lost the job of loving you. You start to mix your work with play. All sorts of things get in the way. To cross that line into the blue, I lost the job of loving you. A man will live and make mistakes. I'll have to live with what I made. It kills me that I'm such a fool. I lost the job of loving you. I've got the time to second guess. I'll get by on less and less. So many days to think it through. I lost the job of loving you. Thank you. All right. Well, without any further ado, I've got time for a couple more before the break. And are there any requests out there? Headed for the hills. Okay, I'll tell you what, let me save Headed for the Hills to the second portion of the show. This is the big time. I haven't done that in a long time, but I'll tell you what, I'll step out on a limb and try it. Now that limb might crack and break. And if it does, will you catch me if I fall? Okay, all right. Everybody makes mistakes sometimes. Seems like I've left one. But when they're handing out the second tries, I hope they save me some. 'Cause I'm gonna play for keeps this time. Don't even think of letting go. 'Cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Don't you run off, don't you get lost. This is the big time. Well, I never knew a social grace until I met one. And then the bells went off inside my head and all that other stuff. There's gonna be a lot of people calling out your name and saying I'm a lucky guy. 'Cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Don't you run off, don't you get lost. This is the big time. I'm breaking your plans to stay alone. Don't treat me like a fool. That would never last too long. place where you explain the fine points. So take my hand and make me sign on the dotted line. Well, they really ought to put our name up in lights, but they're afraid we'll burn it down, 'cause this is the big time. This is the big time. Don't you run off, don't you get lost. This is the big time. This is the big time. This is the big Thank you. Thank you, and thank you for your willingness to catch me. Anything else? Headed for the hills. We'll save that. What? Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you guys. I'll save King of Broken Hearts, and I'll do the opportunity to help somebody through it, and then I'll take a break. Oh, God. Okay, they hung up? Okay, good. Wow, that was close. Pardon? Yes, the opportunity. This is a buddy of mine from school several years ago, and his wife, Carolyn, was going to be here tonight, but Rick had to have back surgery, and so he's a dear friend, and I hope he'll get all better soon, and please give Carolyn my love and Rick. Yeah. And this was, during COVID, when everything was locked down and everything, I thought, well, I need to try to come up with some music to be uplifting, during that time. And so I did this record called Hope. And I was thinking about certain things, certain times in my life when somebody did something simple that changed my life when I look back on it later. And so that's what this one's about. Seems like forever, but it hasn't been that long. Don't say never, you could ever be that strong. The opportunity to help somebody through it, the chance that they might need with help in getting by. Someday somebody's gonna ask, how did you do it? It just took a little try. You could be sad and lonely, there'll be other times for that. Let's get out, why don't we? And hit the trouble where it's at. The opportunity to help somebody through it, the chance that they might need with help in getting by. Someday somebody's gonna ask, how did you do it? It just took a little try. get some traction while you're howling at the moon. The opportunity to help somebody through it, the chance that they might need with help in getting by. Someday somebody's gonna ask, how did you do it? It just took a little try. The opportunity to help somebody through it, the chance that they might need with help in getting by. Someday somebody's gonna ask, how did you do it? It just took a little try. Thank you so much. All right, take a little break, and I'll be back before you know it. And when you go over there, if you get some refreshments, tell them Jim sent you. Thank you.
Just a reminder, La Casita food truck is still outside, serving delicious meals. Come outside, say hello, support our small businesses locally. We have beer and wine and some sodas up front. Leslie's here, Allie's here. Come say hello. A few shows left. I'm going to announce a couple of them. We have Liz Longley, January 20th, one of our favorites. She's wonderful. She just had another baby, so I think she's bringing a baby. I don't know. I think the baby's doing backup. So don't count on that, but maybe. But she's wonderful. We also have, for the first time, Fernando Ferrarone from Miami with his jazz quartet. Pretty awesome. I'm pretty impressed with them, so it's the first time here. And also from New York City, Christine Kohler, jazz vocalist, and that's June 27th. We have some stuff in July also, so tune into our website. Join our newsletter at WSLR. We'll give you our updates all the time. One last plug, Selwyn, Birchwood, July 18th and 19th with the full band here. Those shows are sold out. We're going to open the patio unless we have a hurricane. Thank you very much. But stay tuned to the website and to our newsletter. And once we open those patio seats, it's going to be a big old party. So join us all. And where's Mr. Jim? Jim, are you ready? Once again, one of our favorites here at Fogartyville. We're honored to have Mr. Jim Lauderdale back with us tonight. Let's hear it, Fogartyville.
Thanks so much, Ariel. Thank you, everybody. All right, here's one that I used to do every show, and now I just do it every so often. But I want to send this one out to my cousin John. His mom and my mom were sisters, and he's wearing this shirt from an album I had out several years ago called Persimmons, and this song was on that. And it's kind of a rockin' song, but oddly enough, it was my mom's favorite song. I met you in the middle of a hurricane. Our feet were barely touching on the ground. You taught me how to rise above the unexplained, the least of which was more than profound. I told my baby, listen, they can't trade your place with anybody for the one inside. We're always so connected more than anything. It all adds up to signify life by numbers. You and me, keep your thunder right where my lightning's gonna be. I always wondered how far was infinity, and now I see it flashing through your eyes. I heard a little voice that said we're almost free, but that you come as no big surprise. Life by numbers, I won't lie down. Keep your thunder, don't trade it for the easy way out. Oh, your name, put some rhythm to the game. Keeps on humming through the house. Love, when fair, makes it more than okay. I'd like to explain, but here comes the solo. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. They'll ask y'all to play She Thinks I Still Care. It's time to bring the singer on down. They're trying to tell you, listen, once you've been back there, you better learn to get yourself out. Life by numbers, you and me. Keep your thunder right where my lightning's gonna be. Life by numbers, oh, lie down. Keep your thunder. Let's take our shoes off and walk down to the water now. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here's a bluegrass one for you. Can we find forgiveness for what we carry with us? Our hearts are the witness. Can we find forgiveness? Think of all the times we've been less than strong, going down a path you know the way is wrong. Why do we moan and beg, promising no more, until we meet again and knock on Satan's door? Can we find forgiveness with what we carry with us? Our hearts are the witness. Can we find forgiveness? String together sin, stretched out far and wide, till you see the speck in someone else's eye. Why do we moan and beg, promising no more, until we meet again and nothing was before? Can we find forgiveness with what we carry with us? Our you. All right, here's another bluegrass one, and I'd been working on a record with Ralph Stanley, and when I was finished, I was driving in North Carolina, and it was a February day, very cold, and there was ice and snow around, and I got real lonesome, and wrote this song, and then called Ralph up, and I said, hey, can we do one more? And he said, okay, so I went back a few days later, and this became the title of that record. I feel the snow that's falling as I'm drifting out of view, and I could not hear you calling when the sky had fallen through. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never be. Lost in the lonesome pines, and nevermore I'll see. Just to find somebody to tell my story to. It seems I just got started. Now my journey's almost through. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never be. Lost in the lonesome pines, and nevermore I'll see. In rows not planted, we'll have to wait for spring. And if I ever reach them, I'll kiss you once again. Lost in the lonesome pines, and with you I'll never be. Thank you. You know, folks, I'll tell you what, since this is the second set, I just feel like being spontaneous now. You right? I mean, hey, that's right. I'm going to challenge myself, darn it. I can do it. And I'm going to get rid of this set list. I just want things to be spontaneous right now. I'm going to tear this thing up right now. I am tearing this. Oh, yeah, that felt good. That feels good. No more set list. I'm sorry, can I bring Buddy? Well, he is my buddy. You want me to bring? Well, we haven't worked up anything. We would, and I don't want to put him on the spot. I think maybe I need to introduce John to you after the show. How about that? Would you like that, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Well, that's good. And pardon? Well, all right. Well, hey, consider it done. And I appreciate you guys coming. And I called my friend Rick and talked to him and his wife, Carolyn. And that's right. See, John's a drummer. Would you like that, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Well, I hope you'll have me back. Well, because I'd love to come back. So, well, I'll tell you what, I'll do, this song is also going to be on this upcoming country record that Artificial Intelligence is on. And I decided, see, I had a record, I think it was about 15 years ago, and I put out a record called Country Super Hits, Volume 1. And what I was trying to do was, I thought subliminally some of these country stars would hear that record, or, like a musician or a bus driver or somebody for these country stars would go, hey, you've got to check out track 2 on this record. It's a hit. And, but, it didn't work. Until years later, George Strait did cut one of the songs. But that record is going to be called Country Super Hits Volume 2. And this is a song that I wrote with a guy named Eddie Perez, and who plays with the Mavericks. Somebody was requesting something with Raul, and another guy named Lance Miller. So this will be on that. The world's gone crazy. It seems here lately people are losing everything. One thing's for certain, we all are hurting. That might be true, but I've still got you. Here come the storms, and after they're over, I've still got you through thick and thin. When it seems I just can't win, there you are, back again. At least one thing is true, I've still got you. I'm optimistic, but realistic of what might be. up ahead. And if you're a memory that I'll keep with me, one thing that's true, I've still got you. Here come the storms, and after they're over, I've still got you through thick and thin. When it seems I just can't win, there you are, here again. At least one thing is true, there you are, here again. At least one thing is true, I've still got you. The world's gone crazy. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Remember that now, Country Super Hits, Volume 2. Don't get it confused with Volume 1. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. I want to try. This is a song Robert Hunter and I wrote, and we wrote about 100 songs together, and I recorded 88. But there's so many of them I should have taken the time to learn to play, and I haven't. I'm slowly now catching up, and so this is one. I've only done it live, I think, once, and it's called Blue Moon Junction. The junk shop of my passion, museum of memory, not the land I grew up in, but the one that grew up in me. No America we know from ever so long ago. No more than a stone's throw, Blue Moon Junction and falling snow. Back in the long ago, the long, long, long ago. Not the land we were born in, no. Back in the long ago. So far south, it's almost north. Way back in the long ago, certain music brings it forth, certain shadows that hang just so, certain sacred memories forgotten till it's time to know. Silver cherries on the trees, Blue Moon Junction and falling snow. Back in the long ago, the long, long, long ago. Not the land we were born in, no. Back in the long ago. Comet in a sky of green, and the sunset in the south. Other wonders to be seen. Don't stand there gaping, shut your mouth. Along came flood and famine. Wind became the hurricane. Some of this was due to man. The rest nobody was to blame. Call it all into question. Parlay on the courthouse lawn. Talk till you're blue in the face. What you've got is gone. Yes, once it's gone, it's long gone. Weep a tear of sad farewell. You won't find it in the dawn. Traces of a dream foretell. All I really want to know, where do all those dreams come from? Once they're gone, they're really gone. All the way back from where they come. Can't be proved, much less believed. Something someone just received. Blue Moon Junction lies between the lost past and the unforeseen. Back in the long ago, the long, long, long ago. Not the land we were born in, no. Back in the long ago. Not the land we were born in, no. Back in the long ago. Once it's gone, it's really gone. Only lesser worlds to know. Far behind and on beyond. Blue Moon Junction and falling snow. Thank you. What's that?
I know you took us away on that song. It really was.
Thank you. Sure. How's everybody doing out there this Hey, did you tell them Jim sent you when you went over there? Oh, good. Okay, here's, I think this was, well, it was an early song to Robert Hunter and I. Call me trash can tomcat. I'm as lonesome as a song. Call me trash can tomcat. You will never call me wrong. I will meet you in the starlight when the dusty day is through. Wiggle through the door to midnight. I'll be waiting there for you. Baby, set aside some downtime. Baby, shake off your chains. Baby, if you've got the incline, I will ease you of your pain. Even madness has its seasons. Well, you know it's difficult. Never ask to know the reasons when you can judge by the results. Call me trash can tomcat. I'm as lonesome as a song. Call me trash can tomcat. You will never call me wrong. I'll speak of love that never fails. I will even sing the tune. Call me trash can tomcat. I'm as lonesome as a song. Call me trash can tomcat. You will never call me wrong. I will leave you in the morning when my alley run is through. Disappear without a warning. I will never leave you blue. I will search among the tatters and the scraps of people's dreams. Sift the ash for all that matters. Try to tell you what it means. Call me trash can tomcat. I'm as lonesome as a song. Call me trash can tomcat. Lonely as the day is long. Call me trash can tomcat. Lonely as the day is long. Thank you. All right, here is the song that kicks off. Shedding again. It kicks off the country record, My Favorite Place, and I don't. Since my cousin John's up here, not up here playing drums, and I don't have a lead Telecaster player and pedal steel player, I'm going to just imitate the sound of a pedal steel guitar. When a baby tastes a little bit of sunshine, kicks their legs and bounces up and down, grins and laughs and everything is so fine, we want to keep them that way for a while. They all grow up and everything is different, the way that history comes into play. I hope their hopes will come through while they're growing, and they'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. Guitar's just waiting there, ripe for the picking, sitting only waiting to be played. You get to make the music that you're hearing, to hear it all will carry you away. Someday when finally things are back to normal, but what is normal these days, you might say? I hope your hopes will come through while you're waiting, and you'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. Guess everybody wants that kind of feeling, for things to go a little more their way. I hope your hopes will come through while you're waiting, and you'll have that kind of life, that kind of day. Go through all you must do, and know that while you're getting where you're going. Go through, don't go away, and have that kind of life, that kind of day. And have that kind of life, that kind of day. Thank you. Well, folks, I want to correct myself on something. I said that one was off of a record called My Favorite Place, but actually it was from a record called Game Changer, and I want to apologize to the merch there, right, because they have feelings too, you know. So, hey, here's a tune I had wanted to, I don't know about you folks, but when I was 6, I got to see the Beatles on TV, on the Ed Sullivan Show, the first time they were on, and I just, you know, that was a real, speaking of game changers, that was a big game-changing experience. And so I always wanted to record in England, and so several years back I went over to London and hired the band of this guy named Nick Lowe, and did a record called London Southern, and so this one's off of that. And I want to send this out to you folks too, by the way. I love you more than you could know. I love you more than I could show. I'm overwhelmed, but you can't tell. I love you more than I let on. It's just a dream that gets me by. It's just a thing that I hold high. It just might be my hopes aren't wrong. I love you more than I let on. There's really nothing left to lose. You won't ever have to choose. So I'll just keep on keeping. How I feel will stay my secret. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. choose. So I'll just keep on keeping how I feel will stay my secret. I love you more than you could know. I love you more than I can show. I'm overwhelmed, but you can't tell. I love you more than you could know. I love you more than I let on. I love you more. Thank you. All right, now here's another song that I wrote with Buddy Miller. It was the first song we wrote together. Hole in my head, hole in my head. I need a girl like you, like a hole in my head. I need a girl like you, like a hole in my head. Let's just say we did and then don't instead. Wild goose chase, wild goose chase. You gonna take me, girl, on a wild goose chase. You gonna take me, girl, on a wild goose chase. You better find somebody to take my place. You took my imagination and stomped it in the ground. Now I can only dream about you and chase the tracks you left around. Hole in my head, a hole in my head. I need a girl like you, like a hole in my head. I need a girl like you, like a hole in my head. You make me feel so bad, I wish I was dead. It must have knocked me crazy. It must have hit me hard. People must think I'm lazy, like my shuffle short of playing cards. Wild goose chase, wild goose chase. You're gonna take me, girl, on a wild goose chase. You're gonna take me, girl, on a wild goose chase. You better find somebody to take my place. Let the games begin. Yeah, here I go again. I don't see how I'm gonna win. I need you, girl, like a hole in my head. Thank you. Oh boy, I almost forgot. I had a couple more requests. So as promised, and I said I'd do them this set, and this one is a tribute wrote for two guys that influenced me that I love a lot, George Jones and Graham Parsons. The king of broken hearts doesn't ask much from his friends, and he has quite a few of them. They know he will understand. It's just the way it goes. The king of broken hearts doesn't know he's a king. He's trying to forget other things, like some old chilly scenes. He's walking through alone. He talks to angels and the stars start to spin. He thinks of troubles that he's gotten in. He recalls how his heart got broken, and now it's still that way. The king of broken hearts is so sad and wise. He can smile while he's crying inside, but we know he'll be brave tonight, 'cause he's the king of broken hearts. To spin. He thinks of troubles that he's gotten in. He recalls how his heart got broken, and how it's still that way. The king of broken hearts thinks that he's an old fool. He's a little bit like me and you. So what's a king like that supposed to do with all that blue time? We know he'll be brave tonight, 'cause he's a king of broken hearts. He's a king of broken hearts. Thank you. Hey, I want to thank also my cousin John for introducing me to a lot of great music when I was a kid. And thank you, John. Like Little Feat, for instance, he turned me into them. Well, here is one that I would like for you all to join me on the chorus. This was a request. So as promised, I'm going to do this one. This is a song I wrote with Robert Hunter, and the chorus. And, you know, hey, if you decide to, you know, and Doug, I might have to borrow you from Fogartyville for a couple of years to go on the road. You're doing such a great job. It sounds so great. And so while he's out on the road with me, you know, you've heard of the dead heads and parrot heads. Well, you could think of some lauder heads or something and come out, you know, and follow me around on tour as a, you know, lifestyle and hobby and everything. And so this one will be something we can sing together. And the chorus goes, headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. Well, I forded the river and I paid all my bills, gave a gift to the giver. I'm headed for the hills. I paid all my borrowed likewise all my dues. I'll be gone tomorrow, nothing here I can use. Headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. Well, once I had a woman, deaf and mute and blind. Only one could hear me when I tried to speak my mind. And once I had a fiddle, and once I had a bow. There's nothing on the griddle, but I paid back all I owe. Headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. Can't roll off to glory, much less Arkansas. Oh, freedom territory till you satisfy the law. No law of lock and chain provides me the key. No blood-soaked law of Cain can set my spirit free. Headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. One thing I've gotta do, one thing before I go, is prove my love for you. It's all the love I know. If you don't forget me, I'll do the same for you. Forever in your memory, to pay back all that's due. Headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills, headed for the hills, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for one more time now, headed for the hills. Headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. I can hear 'em calling, headed for the hills. That was great, y'all. Folks, you guys have been wonderful. I really appreciate you. And thanks for having me back at Fogartyville. That's what an awesome place. Let's give them a big hand. And thank you all the folks volunteering, everybody from WSLR. And here's a song that I get to do with my friends Donna the Buffalo. Waiting there to fall. I know how they're feeling, but I'm only, yes, I'm only halfway down. Fighting with the devil harder all the time, sinking to his level, but I'm only, yes I'm only halfway down. Halfway down, just getting started. Well, I'm beginning on my journey now, but I'm only going halfway down. Halfway down, just a little bit farther. Well, I believe you better catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Na 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 na. Sipping shallow water, sharks out for the kill, almost hitting the bottom, but I'm only, yes I'm only halfway down. Halfway down, just getting started. Well, I'm beginning on my journey now, but I'm only going halfway down. Halfway down, just a little bit farther. Well, I believe you better catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Well, I hope she's there to catch me now, 'cause I'm only going halfway down. Yes, I'm only going halfway down. Yes, I'm only going halfway down. Thank y'all so much. All right, I'll tell you what, I'll do one more then, a quick one. It's a school night. I don't want to keep you guys out too late. And if you are looking for those early Christmas presents, they're over here. But y'all have been fantastic. I really appreciate you coming. Here's a tune that, another tune I enjoy doing with my friends Donna the Buffalo, and we recorded it 25 years ago. And until we see each other again, please take good care of yourselves and each other. If they tell you it's gotta be their way, and you can't make up a mind of your own, that's not the way it works. That's not the way it is. Someone who never hurts, that's not the way it works. Keep your spirits pointed towards the heavens. You'll know better when you get back home. the hardest problems. Peace comes quickly, justice will prevail. That's not the way it works. That's not the way it is. Someone who never hurts. That's not the way it works. Keep your spirits pointed towards the heavens. You'll know better when you get back home. You might notice things you've never seen, not to mention all that's in between. Keep your spirits pointed towards the heavens. You'll know better when you get back home. Keep your spirits pointed towards the heavens. We'll know better when we get back home. La 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 la. La 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 la. Thank y'all. Take good care, everybody. Thank you. Thanks, Ariel, and everybody here at Fogartyville. Thank you.